Sleeping puppies wish you have a great day. Enjoy. I do not feel pain. Ask me anything. I could die from the tiniest mistake. Do you feel pain when you accidentally kill your dog in Minecraft? Yes, big pain. Have you ever considered doing lots of steroids, wearing ballistic armor and a cape, and making yourself into a real life superhero? Oh boy, I wish, but no I did not. Wahaha. How does going to the toilet work? Oh boy do I have to tell you how many times I've done it in my pants. Anyways, I go to the toilet every 3 to 4 hours. Golly, that must be so annoying. It is. What's pain got to do with this? Your nerves give you the little signal to get up and go. It doesn't usually hurt to you but it still is pain. When you have hot sauce or any spicy food, do you feel anything? No pee. Damn, you should go to a pepper eating contest or something and win big bucks. Good idea, I'll do that XD. But you can still taste food. It just feels all the same temperature. I can taste foods, but not that well. Did you ever use your condition to your advantage or prank someone? I bet you dominate one of those slapping contests. Yes I did lol. Indeed did a slapping contest, only once though. I won. If you work out do you feel fatigued? Yes I do. So you can feel fatigued, but no muscle soreness. Does this make you work out harder? No, I do not work out harder as it's bad for my muscles if I do. I work out for 3 hours at a normal rate, then I take a nice shower and relax. Does eating too much also make you nauseous? No, I just eat a reasonable amount of food. I saw a kid on opera with this condition that had to have her eyelids sewn shut until she was old enough so she wouldn't accidentally poke her eyes out. Did you do anything similar? I think I had something similar to this but not sure. When I see my parents again I'll ask them that. Never really thought about asking that, nor did they tell me. So someone could stab you and you'd be like, oh duck a knife. Well, technically yes, but if it would end up well with me, not too sure. Nice comment though lol. So, you can't feel any pain? I have heard of this before. What's the condition called? Can you feel pleasure like in sex or while masturbating? Indeed I can't. It's called SIPA, congenital insensitivity with anhidrosis. Pleasure while sex or masturbating? No, I do not know when I ejaculate, it just happens. Sometimes I can feel it a tiny bit, but it's rare and happened only once. What kind of precautions do you have to take? Have you ever had surgery before? If so, did they keep you awake? I have to be very alert with what I do, like if I'm cutting vegetables or fruit, I need to make sure I don't cut myself as I don't feel it. It can then get infections and lead to my finger dying. This is an example of the one of many things. There's more but I used this as an easy example. I did have surgery before. I had a broken rib. They did not put me under full anesthesia but local. They blocked out my view, so I couldn't see what was happening. Duh. Do you know how many people like you are around the world? And have you spoken or chatted with someone with the same condition before? Second, what was your childhood like? What age did you get diagnosed? What did your parents do to keep you safe? Around 100 people around the world. Not sure if that's accurate though. I have spoken with someone with the same condition as me. I got diagnosed as a baby. My parents had to visit the hospital with me every week to check on me. Then as I got older I had to go once a month and now I'm 21 and I have to go 7 times a year now. Wow, that's not a lot of people. I personally thought there was a lot more of you. Do you live in the USA? If so, how do you or your parents afford your hospital visits? I'm from Europe. I can afford my hospital visits myself. But I feel sorry for anyone who lives in America with this condition. I do too. While seeing a new doctor or anyone in the medical field, what kind of attitude or facial expressions do they do? Have you ever been asked to become a lab rat of some kind? Their attitude is fine. Never really got asked to be a lab rat. Waha. Does that mean you also don't sweat and generally control your body temperature either? MHM. Can you feel heat or cold? No. So you can step on all the leggings you want? Yes. Why do people think he can't feel emotional pain? Bruh, that's what I was thinking. But I thought he couldn't think. Can you feel normal sensations egg when you touch something? If you can't you have to be really careful. When egg shaking a hand cause you might accidentally squish it too hard. Do you feel like your condition has influenced how you experience emotional pain and sadness? I can barely feel normal sensations, but I do regularly shake a hand too hard, yeah waha. This has not really influenced my sadnesses. As a kid it did though. But for the rest, not really. Damn, you really have to be 100% aware and alert all day. Not feeling pain sounds better than it actually is. I do indeed. But it's normal now as I have to do it every day. What was your parents' or friends' reactions when you told them? I got diagnosed with it when I was born. I did not cry when I was given birth to. Then the doctors did tests on me and confirmed I had this condition. How do they test for this disease? Genetic tests? I thought they poked the baby with a needle to see if they would cry. Not even if someone hits your balls? Person who hit your balls. Houston, we have a problem. Nope. Do you realize you are the natural enemy of every goth and emo in the universe? Never thought about this. Do you have to check yourself for bleeds, bruises and such? Like what if you sit on a stick or on a stove and you hurt yourself without knowing? I do a full body check every day in the shower to check if I injured myself somewhere. What if you had an illness that gives out symptoms as pain? God forbid. Like for example if you had appendicitis which its symptom is stomach pain. How do you know that you have it? I wouldn't. That's the thing. It's very dangerous. I'd only notice it when it gets to a point of life danger. Not sure if it's been asked, but if you've consumed alcohol or weed/drugs, are you able to get drunk or high? Yes, but not the same way as normal people. I don't know which is worse, not able to feel pain or not able to feel fear. I've read somewhere a while back a woman can't feel fear cause the part of her brain which generates and controls fear doesn't work. There was a story where on one occasion, she was held at knife point and another occasion she was held at gunpoint and she showed no fear. So much so that even the guy threatening her felt uncomfortable and ran away. Both have their pros and cons, but I think feeling no pain is a bit more dangerous as literally we can have a collapsed lung and we wouldn't feel. But having no fear is dangerous also in situations like shootings or something else, but is useful for spiders lol. Would you do stuff that rational PPL will not do? I once put a needle in my arm but not really. No, I can do that stuff, but it's very dangerous. Do you experience joy from petting animals? I do. I love petting animals. I have a cat and a husky. Is it that your brains can't pick up the signals? 1. Or that your nerves don't really work properly? 2. Have you ever broken any bones? And last one. What is your near-death experience? I hope I didn't ask too many questions. BTW, you can totally choose not to answer these questions if it's too hard for you, but I wish you the best bro. Sometimes I do not pick up signals. Indeed, but most of the time I do. My nerves do not work properly. I have broken my ribs. 4 to be exact. 1 almost poked a hole in my lungs and heart. So I guess that's a near-death experience. And thanks bro. Keanu Reeves is most likely to die in your lifetime if you're under 30. I'm 21. So yeah. Doesn't that make you feel pain? Yes, big emotional pain. Do you feel discomfort when you don't blink enough? If no, do you have to be aware that you need to blink constantly? And have you ever lost a staring contest? I've never lost a staring contest, but yes, I have to blink, but it goes automatically, so why worry? Do you feel pain when you hold your breath? No. How long can you go? He tried. Oh no. Is it also true that SIPA patients have a shortened lifespan? Sort of true, yeah, as our bodies have to fight against pain that we can't feel, which isn't good for our health. What are some of the stuff you can actually feel? Relax? Exhaustion? Can you cry? I can feel pressure, and yes I can cry, but I have to force myself. How do you know if you're sick or not? I can know if I'm sick. Like if I have a cold my nose is full with snot, but like when I get the flu I vomit out of nowhere, and then know I probably have the flu, but I have to go to a doctor to check on me every time I get sick. Do you have to be careful and wear sunglasses more as you wouldn't know if the sun bright today and burning your retina? That's a good one. I do wear sunglasses a lot. Do you think you are less afraid than most people? Cause I know I'm afraid of a bunch of stuff because I don't want to be in pain. Physical. I think I'm more afraid than normal people, as the tiniest injury can get infections, as I probably won't ever know I had that. What's your favorite food? I saw you said you can hardly taste food, so I thought it'd be interesting to ask. Pizza, it's like a flavor bomb. If you could, would you choose to feel everything normal, or would you like to keep the diagnosis? Feel everything normal. Do you ever wonder what pain feels like and or want/deserve that feeling? One of my dreams is to experience pain. Sounds weird but yeah. Do you like having sex? I know you said you don't feel pleasure, but do you enjoy it for the emotional aspect? Or do you just like doing it because your girlfriend wants to? I like having it because of the emotional aspect indeed, and because I love her. What's the worst injury you've had without noticing? Paper cut, sob. Have you ever been in a situation where doctor wants to use those drugs that makes you not feel anything, like on dentist anesthesia? Dentist never used that on me, it wasn't needed. How has other people reacted when you told about it? They looked at me like I was a crazy high on coke and crack dude. Do you change what you wear depending on the weather? Jacket during the winter, t-shirt and shorts in the summer, that sort of thing. And do you sweat when you get warm? I do, yes. I don't want to seem different to people. I do no sweat, no. Do you have any world records? There are many that have to do with ignoring pain, such as walking on legs. Have you attempted them? I feel you could have a lot if you wanted to. I could sign up for one, but it won't be accepted as I have an advantage.